Another brew today from Stone Brewing Company in Escondido, California. This is one of their more sessionable beers. It's their Levitation Ale. You basically find this most places that sell Stone. I know the IPA probably is the #1 Stone beer, but this one is right up there. Considered an American Amber Red Ale, coming in at 4.4% alcohol by volume, which falls on the lower end of the ABV scale for the beers of this style, usually 4 and 7, that kind of area. So a little bit lower, and being 4.4%, even less than 4.5% alcohol by volume, this is a definite sessionable beer, as they say. You can have quite a few of these. More malty characteristics in the style, as you know by I believe I reviewed Trogs Nugget Nectar and maybe a few other American red ales as well. 45 IBUs, not quite as hoppy, but still a somewhat decent amount of hops, I guess. They've been brewing this since September of 2009, and they use Columbus, Crystal, and Amarillo hops. Here is the logo for Stone Levitation Ale, another gargoyle, and Great American Beer Festival award winner as well. So there you go. And of course you have the big long story in the back of every Stone beer that usually doesn't go into depth about the intricacies of the beer, so we'll leave that up to the reader when you pick up Stone Levitation Ale. We can pour this easily into a pint glass. It's not the fanciest style of beer in the world, so pint glass, you don't have to feel too bad for doing that. And as we pour it into our Guinness pint glass, we see a red ale. We see a very red color, which we are definitely expecting in this beer. Very nice looking, almost Oktoberfest style looking beer in appearance. And I'm kind of getting a very hoppy, citrusy scent, even kind of a little bit far back from this beer, right off the top of the smell here. So at 4.4%, definitely a little bit going on here as far as ingredients and probably the overall taste of this beer. So let's get the aroma of Stone Levitation Ale. Just a great IPA kind of smell to it. Very citrusy, very spicy kind of smell. It's a nice looking ale, and it's very IPA-ish. I mean, it almost smells like it could be a 7.5% IPA, even above maybe an 8% double IPA. It just has that smell to it, which probably could be called Levitation IPA if they wanted to. I mean, just by the aroma. So here's the taste of Stone Levitation Ale. Definitely getting that IPA kind of bite, that citrusy kind of taste to this beer. It's very, very pungent off the first taste into a kind of a biting, kind of sharp taste, and then it kind of goes down a little smoother than your normal IPA. You kind of get a little more of the maltiness as it goes down your throat than you would from an IPA. Everything kind of meshes together really well. The citruses, like all the hops. They really do a good job brewing this beer and making it a very quaffable brew. Good outdoor kind of beer, a beer you could have with pizza, any kind of thing, any kind of spicy kind of food or meat. Just a really delicious, good tasting beer that you can kind of readily get anywhere. And you can have quite a few as well. I mean, if you ever go to a party and you see a cooler filled with Stone Levitations, it's a great party. That said, I'm going to give Stone Levitation Ale an 8 out of 10.